I'm gonna start recording in right now. So welcome everyone. Happy Wednesday or Thursday, probably depending for some part of the world. Welcome to yet another release team meeting. This is the first burn down meeting for the 118 cycle. And there was a little management issue on my part that I didn't properly send out the invitations to everyone on the team. So if people so the agenda for today is going to be relatively light, which is a burn down meeting, so it should be light just to start with. So it's going to be even lighter. So might as well. Actually, before we get started. Since we are a distributed team and I really think that it is good to make an effort of this. Anything important, I'll make sure to include everyone from the release team in any discussion, in any important discussion, either Slack or GitHub. So that should always be the ultimate source of truth for anything regarding the release team. And for people who want to keep up with the meeting because they were not able to make the meeting because they didn't have the invite or just weren't able to make the meeting because it's 7 p.m. in your time zone or 3 a.m., something of the sort. I said this before, but I want to say it again. I will make sure that the meeting notes for the release team have all the up-to-date information. So if you miss something, you should be able to just go through the meeting notes and get any information that you need to do your job properly, or if you're curious about what's going on. And with that rant, let's get started. Is there anyone from enhancements? Going once, twice, and sold. So again, I'll make sure that specific area of the meeting notes is populated with some information. And let's move on to CI signal. Daniel, are you on?
I am on, and I am updating the meeting notes as we speak. It's pretty much the same as yesterday. We did close out a couple of issues that we noticed were duplicates or had already been resolved, but I'll make sure to continue to build out the notes. I just hopped on here and got them going. So if there's any specific questions on things that were mentioned yesterday, I'd be happy to provide updates. I did open an issue regarding the work in progress test that we mentioned to see about getting that removed from the informing board. So I'll make sure to follow up on that as well.
Thank you so much. That issue that you just mentioned, is it linked in the notes?
It is not yet, but it will be.
Okay, sweet. Thank you very much. Other than that, just to double check, and are there any major changes from the last meeting?
No, there are not.
Sweet. Thank you so much. Does anyone have any questions regarding CI signal? Okay, cool. Again, thank you so much. And bot triage, Sylvia.
Yeah, hi. So I'm jumping a little bit last minute. And so I just filled in our latest numbers on the agenda, and we are still green. I mean, we can see that the numbers in open issues and PRs have been decreasing pretty steadily. So I think we are doing good right now. So for the rest of this week, we're gonna be double checking that all issues and PRs in the milestone are pinged and people are aware of the code freeze deadline that is next week, and that they are also followed up on. Yeah, and that's all from my side.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Does anyone have any questions for Sylvia? If not, is there anyone from Docs? Going once?
Yep, I'm here. Seth's here.
Sweet, please, thank you.
So docs looks good. We are starting to see a lot of the placeholder PRs landing, and we're all chasing down relevant issues. I'd say we're probably yellow at this point. I have a lot of enhancement owners getting back to us about docs PRs saying that issues are being removed from the milestone, but I don't see that updated on the sheet, so I'm assuming that enhancements will get to that, but I have 3 or 4 of the ones that I'm wrangling that don't show removed on the sheet. So I'll circle back on that later and see if enhancements will update that. But other than that, looking good.
Okay, thank you so much. Again, everything that you just said, could you put it in the notes, please?
Will do.
Thank you. And does anyone have any questions? If not, is there anyone from release notes? Going once, twice.
Yeah, I am from Release Notes. I'm Release Note Shadow. Nothing's changed since the last call. I did see that beta 1 was cut. We do need to make a cut for the release notes for beta 1.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Communications. Is there anyone online? Going once, twice. Release branch.
Yeah, hey. So we all green. We had a little issue yesterday regarding the changelog generation of beta 1, but now it's released and we are doing our daily fast forwards again and everything looks green now.
Quick question, since you're here, what was there something specific that went wrong yesterday that delayed the release?
Yeah, so during the cut of alphas, we generated the release notes based on a repository where the tag already exists on the remote. So the tag got already pushed, and then we can generate the release notes based on that repository, which is fine. But the issue was that the tag has not been pushed yet for betas, and I think this will also continue for the release candidate. So we have to, the tag is available locally, but not on the remote, and then we want to generate the release notes based on a commit which is not pushed yet, and this breaks, basically.
That's cool. Thank you very much for the update. Does anyone have any questions for release branch management? Okay, sweet. And moving on to Emeritus Lead. I don't think Lucky's here. Okay, yeah. And just to finish off the meeting with my update and with the next couple updates, I will update the meeting. I will update the meeting as well. I got carried away trying to figure out what to do with the calendar, but there are no huge updates from my end. Again, code freeze is coming, and we need the placeholder PRs to be in place by, I believe, this Friday. But send out an email to the SIG leads and to the Kubernetes to the KDev mailing list to again give a heads up to everyone. Other than that, there isn't anything particularly important that I feel I have to mention at this moment. And scalability updates. Usually we don't get any scalability updates for the burn down meetings. Usually the way it works is SIG scalability is gonna send someone to do the updates, but only every Monday. So unless we get a message, we meaning CA Signal or someone from the release team lead, from the lead team, we get some specific message from SIG scalability. We always assume that nothing has changed. And again, just to recapitulate, things are looking good on the scalability front as since the last I checked. And quick pause. Does anyone have any questions, comments, suggestions? Either regarding the release team, lead team, or scalability? Going once, twice. So again, let me finish off this meeting. Thanking every single one of you. I apologize. I sincerely apologize for giving a heads up about the meeting 5-10 minutes in advance. But hopefully, this is gonna from now on we're not gonna have this kind of kinds of issues. If anyone in the meeting did not get an invite for the Friday meeting, please ping me in Slack, DM me or something. Hopefully, I figure out how to do calendar invites. Also, I'm gonna mention it here, and I'll mention it again in some other places. The times for this meetings are different from the Monday meeting, and I made that decision based on the availability of people who answer a doodle at the beginning, near the beginning of the release cycle. I'll send something out again at some point to double check that these times are still good for people. But other than that, again, thank you very much everyone for showing up, and we'll make sure to have the meeting updates curated and complete sometime today and possibly by early tomorrow. And thank you very much. Hope everyone has a wonderful Wednesday.
Same to you. Thanks, y'all.
Bye.
Cheers, all.
Bye.